In his first term, President Donald Trump implemented a series of tariffs targeting China, aiming to address trade imbalances and protect U.S. industry. These measures included imposing tariffs on a wide range of Chinese goods, leading to a trade conflict between the two nations. The tariffs were intended to pressure China into changing its trade practices, particularly concerning intellectual property and technology transfer. In his current term, President Trump has proposed a 10% tariff on Chinese imports as part of his America First trade policy. This policy directive instructs federal agencies to prioritize American economic interests, with the proposed tariff serving as a tool to reduce trade deficits and encourage domestic manufacturing. The administration argues that these tariffs are necessary to counteract unfair trade practices and to protect national security interests. Over the past few years, the U.S. has also implemented export controls to limit China's access to advanced semiconductor technology. These controls include restrictions on exporting certain semiconductor manufacturing equipment and software tools to China. The rationale behind these measures is to impede China's ability to produce advanced chips and to slow its progress in artificial intelligence and other high-tech fields. U.S. policymakers have expressed concerns that China's advancements in these areas could pose economic and security challenges. China has recently unveiled a surprising technological advancement that has sent shockwaves through the global financial market. This unexpected development has not only disrupted the status quo, but also appears to be a strategic response to the tariffs and restrictions imposed by other nations. Instead of retaliating with counter tariffs, China has chosen to strike back with innovation, launching a product that has the potential to reshape global dynamics. China has just unveiled a groundbreaking technology in artificial intelligence, which has garnered significant attention on the global stage. Reports suggest that this innovation has positioned China as a formidable competitor to the United States in the high-tech sector. The release of this new technology has sent ripples through global markets, resulting in noticeable impacts on major US-based tech companies. Prominent firms like OpenAI, Nvidia, Google, and Meta, formerly Facebook, experienced a decline in their stock values following the announcement, reflecting market concerns over potential shifts in technological leadership. President Donald Trump has characterized the emergence of China's AI platform DeepSeek as a wake-up call for American technology firms. He emphasized the need for U.S. industries to focus on innovation to remain competitive in the global AI landscape. Despite the significant market disruptions caused by DeepSeek's launch, including a $1 trillion loss in value from the leading U.S. tech index and a historic one-day market value drop of $600 billion for Nvidia, Trump suggested that DeepSeek's cost-effective approach to AI development could be beneficial. He noted that achieving similar performance with fewer resources might reduce expenses for U.S. companies, potentially leading to more efficient innovation. While the specifics of China's technological advancements remain closely guarded, experts believe this development signifies a leap forward in AI capabilities, likely focusing on cutting-edge fields such as generative AI, machine learning, or quantum computing integration. The announcement has sparked discussions about the broader implications for global competition in AI, highlighting the race for technological supremacy between the two largest economies. In this video, we will explore the impact of recent developments on the U.S. market, delving into the reasons behind the sharp decline in U.S. stock value. We will also provide detailed insights into DeepSeek, the groundbreaking Chinese technology that has captured global attention. Additionally, we will examine why U.S. policies aimed at curbing China's technological advancements have not achieved their intended outcome. On January 27, 2025, the U.S. financial markets experienced a significant and historic downturn, primarily triggered by developments in the artificial intelligence sector. A key driver behind this turmoil was the announcement from the Chinese startup DeepSeek, which revealed a groundbreaking AI model that raised concerns about the competitive landscape for American technology companies. This event not only caused widespread anxiety in the tech sector, but also prompted a broader reassessment of the U.S. position in the global AI race. The NASDAQ Composite, which is heavily weighted toward technology companies, suffered a sharp decline of 3.1%, marking its most substantial single-day drop in over a month. The S&P 500 also fell by 1.5%, with the tech sector contributing most significantly to its losses. Interestingly, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fared slightly better, rising by 0.7% thanks to gains in healthcare and consumer stocks, which helped offset the heavy losses in technology. The impact was particularly pronounced among major technology companies. Nvidia, one of the most prominent semiconductor and AI firms, experienced a near 17% drop in its stock price, wiping out approximately $465 billion in market capitalization. This marked the largest single-day loss for any company in U.S. stock market history. Similarly, Microsoft and Alphabet Google's parent company, faced significant challenges, with their stock prices falling by 4% each. These declines reflected mounting concerns over how these companies might respond to new competition from China's emerging tech players. The market shock was triggered by DeepSeek's announcement of an advanced AI model that reportedly matches or even surpasses the capabilities of leading models developed by US firms, such as OpenAI. What set DeepSeek apart was not just the performance of its model, but its cost efficiency and innovation. Unlike its US counterparts, which rely heavily on cutting-edge hardware like NVIDIA's high-performance GPUs, DeepSeek achieved its results using less advanced and more affordable technology. This revelation cast doubt on the sustainability of the high-cost development strategies employed by US tech companies. Investor sentiment reflected this uncertainty, with widespread sell-offs indicating a reassessment of the long-term valuations and growth prospects of American tech giant. The emergence of DeepSeek's model suggested that innovation could thrive even under constrained conditions, challenging the assumption that US companies hold an unassailable lead in AI development. DeepSeek, a Chinese company founded in 2023 by Liang Wenfeng in Hangzhou, has recently taken the world by storm with its groundbreaking advancements in artificial intelligence. Though it was relatively unknown until now, the company is quickly becoming a major player in the tech world. DeepSeek focuses on creating highly efficient and powerful AI models, and their latest creation, called R1, is making waves for its incredible capability. R1 can understand and generate human language with remarkable precision, rivaling models like OpenAI's GPT. It can also process and interpret visual data, such as images and video, making it highly useful for applications like self-driving cars, security systems, and content moderation. What makes R1 even more impressive is how cost-efficient it is. Unlike big US companies, DeepSeek developed R1 using less advanced hardware and domestic technology, keeping costs much lower while still achieving extraordinary results. The company's founder, Liang Wenfeng, has a strong background in engineering and previously co-founded a company that used AI to make smarter investment decisions. This earlier venture helped fund the creation of DeepSeek. Liang's vision for DeepSeek is centered on making cutting-edge AI both accessible and affordable. DeepSeek has taken a bold step by making R1 completely open source, meaning that anyone in the world can use, modify, or build on it for free. This approach challenges the traditional practices of US tech giants, who often keep their AI models private and proprietary. The release of R1 has shaken up the global tech industry and financial market. Major US tech companies like Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Meta lost significant market value following R1's debut, with combined losses exceeding $1 trillion. NVIDIA alone saw its valuation drop by $600 billion. DeepSeek's success has sparked conversations about how quickly China is catching up in the AI race and what this means for the future of global technology. Despite its achievements, DeepSeek's rise has not been without controversy. Some experts have raised concerns about potential government influence on the model, particularly when it comes to sensitive topics. Additionally, while the open-source nature of R1 fosters collaboration, it also raises questions about how the model might be used, including for unethical purposes. DeepSeek's innovative approach and rapid development have made it a serious competitor in the AI world. By proving that groundbreaking advancements can be achieved with limited resources, the company has shown that the future of AI may not belong solely to those with the biggest budget. Whether it marks the beginning of a long-term shift or simply a disruption to the global tech industry remains to be seen. DeepSeek's success has caused massive financial ripples worldwide. Leading US technology companies have seen sharp declines in their market capitalization. NVIDIA, which has been a key player in supplying high-end chips for AI models, lost over 17% of its value in just days, amounting to a $600 billion loss. Other giants like Microsoft, Meta, and Alphabet have similarly experienced stock price slumps, with investors reassessing their long-term dominance in the face of new competition. DeepSeek's model has forced a re-evaluation of the AI landscape. Investors are now questioning the sustainability of US tech firms' enormous spending on infrastructure when a smaller company like DeepSeek can achieve comparable results with far fewer resources. Global markets are reflecting this uncertainty, with ripple effects seen in technology indexes and related sectors. The US has long pursued a strategy aimed at curbing China's technological rise, using tools such as sanctions, export controls, and international alliances. However, the emergence of DeepSeek has exposed critical weaknesses in this strategy. The United States underestimated China's ability to innovate despite restriction. DeepSeek's success reveals that Chinese researchers and engineers have overcome technological constraints in several ways. First, they have developed custom AI algorithms that reduce reliance on high-end GPUs, a critical component for most advanced AI systems. By optimizing software architectures for less powerful, domestically available hardware, they have effectively bypassed dependence on Western technology. These innovations underscore the importance of flexibility and adaptability in AI development. China's commitment to developing a robust talent pipeline has been another critical factor. The government has invested heavily in education and research programs, cultivating a new generation of AI experts. Notably, many of these researchers were educated abroad in top institutions, but have returned to China to contribute to domestic advancement. This reverse brain drain has brought cutting-edge knowledge and techniques back home, fostering a culture of innovation. Together, these factors have enabled China to maintain momentum in AI research and development, even under the weight of sanctions and export control. U.S. export controls sought to hinder China's access to advanced semiconductor manufacturing tools, such as extreme ultraviolet lithography machines, essential for producing state-of-the-art chip. The underlying assumption was that denying access to these tools would cripple China's ability to advance in AI and other high-tech fields. However, the reality has proven to be far more complex. China has demonstrated remarkable resilience in circumventing these restrictions. By relying on older generation chips, Chinese researchers have found innovative ways to optimize performance and efficiency. For example, they have developed software solutions that make even less advanced hardware capable of running sophisticated AI models. Additionally, the restrictions have spurred China to accelerate the development of its domestic semiconductor industry. With significant government funding and support, Chinese companies have achieved notable progress in chip design and manufacturing, slowly reducing dependence on foreign suppliers. The emergence of DeepSeek's groundbreaking AI model serves as a testament to these efforts. Despite the lack of access to cutting-edge semiconductors, the model has achieved a level of sophistication comparable to its Western counterparts. This development undermines the central premise of U.S. semiconductor restrictions and raises questions about the long-term efficacy of such strategy. It also highlights the need for a more nuanced approach to managing technological competition in an increasingly interconnected world. The recent rise of Chinese AI company DeepSeek, with a modest $6.5 million investment and its ability to disrupt the global technology landscape, has exposed critical flaws in U.S. policies aimed at protecting American businesses from foreign competition. DeepSeek's breakthrough AI model, which reportedly rivals or surpasses the capabilities of models developed by U.S. tech giants like OpenAI, has triggered a massive sell-off in U.S. stock market, wiping out billions of dollars in market value for major corporations such as Nvidia, Microsoft, and Alphabet. This development underscores the ineffectiveness of U.S. trade and industrial policy, which were intended to shield domestic industries and maintain technological supremacy. For years, the U.S. has relied on a combination of tariffs, export controls, and sanctions to curb the rise of foreign competitors, particularly from China. These policies were rooted in the belief that limiting access to advanced technology and imposing trade barriers would stifle innovation abroad while protecting domestic industry. However, the success of DeepSeek demonstrates that innovation thrives even under constrained conditions. By leveraging cost-effective solutions, creative engineering, and domestic resources, DeepSeek has not only managed to bypass the barriers imposed by U.S. policy, but also emerged as a formidable competitor capable of challenging the dominance of multi-billion-dollar American firms. The downfall of U.S. companies in the face of this competition highlights the failure of these policies to achieve their intended goals. Nvidia, for instance, saw its stock plunge nearly 17%, erasing $465 billion in market capitalization, the largest single-day loss in U.S. stock market history. This unprecedented event reflects investor skepticism about the long-term competitiveness of American tech companies in an increasingly globalized and innovative market. The ineffectiveness of U.S. policy lies in its outdated approach, which prioritizes protectionism and containment over fostering innovation and collaboration. By imposing tariffs on foreign competitors and restricting access to advanced technology, the U.S. sought to create a strategic advantage for its domestic industry. However, this approach has had unintended consequences, such as pushing foreign competitors like China to accelerate their self-reliance initiative and invest in domestic research and development. As a result, companies like DeepSeek have emerged, demonstrating that it is possible to innovate without access to the most advanced tools and resources. Moreover, the U.S.'s reliance on tariffs and trade barriers has strained relationships with its allies and trading partners, further isolating its economy in a rapidly interconnected world. The daily announcements of new tariffs by the current administration highlight a reactive rather than proactive approach to global economic competition. These policies may provide short-term political wins, but they fail to address the root causes of the challenges faced by American businesses, such as the need for greater investment in education, research, and infrastructure. The success of a small Chinese startup in disrupting multi-billion-dollar American businesses is a stark reminder that global economic competition cannot be managed through isolation and trade barriers alone. It is time for the U.S. to rethink its policies and embrace a more adaptive and inclusive approach to ensure its long-term competitiveness in the global economy. If the current administration heeds these lessons, it may yet turn this moment of disruption into an opportunity for renewal and growth. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video. We sincerely appreciate you joining us today. If our content resonated with you or sparked inspiration, please consider expressing your support by liking it and subscribing to stay connected with our community. Your support holds immense value for us. You can watch another video from our channel, which is now on the screen.